See, now if you've seen any of our other videos, you'll notice that we've only got one. Normally I hold a guitar as well, and I'm a little bit sad that I'm not. And this is because this is a very special guitar. It's the Maybach Jetwing in black velvet, and we've only currently got one because these fly off the shelves immediately. So straight away, if you're interested in this guitar, AuroraMusicWorks.com. But it's a very special one. I'm really glad we've got it on camera because there's so much to talk about. What it's made of, the pickups as well, because these are a little bit special, and I'm just very excited about it, but very sad that I don't have one to hold as well. So let's get into it straight away. Let's look at the specs of this guitar.
Yeah, so starting with the wood, it's made of okume wood with a nitrocellulose finish. As you said, the color was black velvet, and it's got, just like a lot of Maybachs we have in stock, very nice subtle aging and relicking, which is done very tastefully and very authentic looking as well.
Yeah, I don't know if it picks it up on this camera on yours here. Yeah. You might also be able to see even like little details on the pick guard where it almost looks slightly yellowed in certain areas and white in others, where they try and match obviously where it's played. And I really love little details that Maybach do really well on those guitars.
Yeah, you can see more of the aging and subtle relicking on the back of the guitar. And you can see all the grain of the wood coming through that nitro finish, which is really nice.
It's really nice.
So I'm currently wearing a strap with this guitar because I find it more comfortable to play sat down with a strap, but these guitars seem to be made to be played standing up, you know. It's a very classic sort of vintage style guitar that you just want to be rocking out with.
Yeah, and they've made it really well with this body shape. The V isn't too big or too small, and it means that it just looks great when you are stood up. We're limited in this studio with these cameras, which is why Luca is with a strap sitting down, but it does look great when you're stood up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've seen different types of players that play these kind of body shapes, but there's so many different ways. Some players hold it like this, you know, almost like a classical stance. I've seen some players play it like this, like the guitar player from the Kinks, Dave Davies. He used to play it like that, I believe.
That's really cool.
But Jimi Hendrix played a sort of V-style guitar at some point, but he was standing up.
That's fair. What's the neck and the fretboard?
So the neck is a mahogany set neck, and it's a vintage sort of neck profile, so very chunky, wide and chunky. So if that's your thing, then you'll definitely like this one. Fretboard wise, it's rosewood, and it's a 24 3/4 inch scale length. It's got a real bone nut, and yeah, nickel hardware as well.
So the electronics on this is where it gets really exciting as well, because we've got two different amber pickups. So they're both amber pickups. We've got the Spirit of 59 in the neck, and then we've got the Supernova in the bridge. So why do we have two different pickups?
Yeah, as you're saying, they are both amber pickups, but they do have quite a bit of difference between them. So the Spirit of 59 are quite vintage output, kind of PAF style humbuckers, so very nice and warm and vintage, not super bright or high output. Whereas the Supernova, on the other hand, is a high output ceramic pickup, which is great for, you know, lead tones, even like hard rock metal kind of territory there. So what I'll do is I'll take you through the different tones you can get with these humbuckers with a kind of, it'll be a gainy tone, but hopefully you can hear the difference between the vintage output of the neck pickup and the more hot bridge pickup.
Nice.
And now bridge pickup.
That was so good. We've all been there.
Excuse the slight, but at least you know I'm being authentic and genuine.
Exactly. But you can hear the difference, at least here in the studio. In person, you can really hear the difference between the neck and the bridge. Like the neck has this really nice, like vintage warmth to it, and then as soon as you switch to the bridge, it just had this punch, especially on those lead lines, which is really, really nice. What does it sound like with more clean tones, like rolling off the volume?
Yeah, so let's go through a more sort of clean edge of breakup tone.
So as I said at the beginning of this video, it's an incredibly popular guitar. So I believe as soon as we finish this, we have to pack this up and ship it out. So if you want to be the person that this is being shipped to, head to auroramusicworks.com and get your hands on one of these Jetwings because they are stunning. You can also see the full range of Maybachs at auroramusicworks.com. And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.